Hey everybody, I'm Jillian.
I'm Dave.
Welcome to the show.
Today we're going to be watching 4 stories about people who were destined to perform.
They take to the stage, whether that be dancing, singing, ripping on a guitar. We're gonna go hang out with them and check it out.
So for our first story, we're going to go to the islands of Hawaii at a hula dancing school.
And you might feel like hula is something that you see women doing, but there's men who hula dance as well, and they are shirtless. Roll the clip.
Check it out.
I think a lot of people look at hula as just women dancing, but we love it, man. Hula is a story. To tell the story the way the ancient Hawaiians did, you really need to put yourself in that dance. You need to live like them. You need to chant like them. You need to train like them. Basically, you need to become them.
Halau is a hula school. We perform all over the world. In ancient times, warriors are actually recruited from the halau. The chief would come to look, and from the ranks of the advanced male dancers, warriors were selected. The philosophy of our halau is to kind of replicate that.
For male hula, we're basically telling warrior stories. And to dance like a warrior, you need to train like a warrior. We train in a private piece of land on the west side of Oahu, using only what ancient Hawaiians had. Whether it's rocks, the sand, the ocean. When we come to practice, we expect to die. It's strenuous on the legs, but it's also to train your mind. I tell myself, and the rest of the boys, if I fall, it's because my body just gave out. One of the hardest workouts we do would be climbing the coconut tree. Sometimes you reach the top and your legs are shaking because you're holding your weight. And to look down, knowing that nothing's holding you, you gotta kind of have this warrior mindset as like, that this is what I want, I'm gonna get this.
When these gentlemen come to hula, they're like a ball of clay. As kumu, I look at it as my responsibility to shape them into better individuals, better fathers, better sons, better brothers. Our goal is that when these men are done dancing, that they leave here better people.
What hula does for me culturally, it still takes me back to how Hawaii used to be. People sometimes are losing that aloha for each other, that love for each other. And hula just gives you that reality check, man. I'm dancing until my kneecaps fall off. And even after that, I'm gonna do whatever I can for the halau. We have this brotherhood where we take care of each other. We help push each other. It's my passion, and I look forward to seeing where hula takes me in life.
For our next story, we're going to be moving from Hawaii to southern India.
And we're gonna meet Meena. She's 74, and she's also doing an ancient practice. It's pretty amazing.
Let's watch the story.
വരുന്നവരെ സമാധാനം ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. ഇന്ന് ആയുധം കൊണ്ടുള്ള കളിയാണല്ലോ. മുറിവുണ്ടാവും, ഒടിവുണ്ടാവും, ചതവുണ്ടാവും ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. എൻ്റെ പേര് മീന രാഘവൻ. ഞാൻ 7ാം വയസ്സിലാണ് കളരിയിൽ വന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ വയസ്സ് 74 കഴിഞ്ഞു.
Meena is the oldest known woman practicing Kalari Payet, an ancient South Indian martial art. The art of Kalari is practiced with the use of one's bare hands, sticks, and heavy swords and shields.
അതെ, ഞാനാണ് കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ എന്ന് എല്ലാവരും പറയുന്നത്. അമ്മ അമ്മമ്മ എന്നൊക്കെ വിളിക്കുക. അന്നത്തെ രക്ഷിതാക്കന്മാർക്ക് ഇത്ര പ്രായപൂർത്തിയായ പിന്നെ കളരിയിൽ അയക്കാൻ മടിയായിരുന്നു. ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് അതല്ല, പെൺകുട്ടികളെന്നല്ല അമ്മമാരും അമ്മമ്മമാരും ഒക്കെ കളരിയിൽ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് എല്ലാവർക്കും തോന്നി കളരി പഠിച്ചാൽ ഒരു സ്വയരക്ഷയ്ക്ക് ഒരു മനോധൈര്യം കിട്ടും. മാനസികമായും ശാരീരികമായും ഒക്കെ അവർക്കൊരു നല്ലതാണ് കളരി പഠിച്ചാൽ എന്നൊരു ബോധ്യം വന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് എല്ലാവരും കളരി പഠിക്കാൻ. ബാക്ക് കഷ്ടം നല്ല പഠിക്കാൻ ഉത്സാഹം ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വേഗം പഠിച്ചെടുക്കുക. ഓരോ കൊല്ലവും 160, 170ഓളം കുട്ടികളുണ്ടാവും ഓരോ വർഷം ഇറങ്ങുന്നത്. എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തുനിന്നും കുട്ടികൾ വരുന്നുണ്ട്. സ്പെയിനിൽ നിന്നൊരു കുട്ടിയുണ്ട്, ആഫ്രിക്കയിൽ നിന്നുണ്ട്, വിദേശത്തുനിന്ന് ഒരുപാട് കുട്ടികൾ വന്ന് പഠിച്ചു പോകുന്നുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഇതുവരെയും ഫീസ് വാങ്ങിയിട്ടില്ല. ഇറങ്ങുമ്പോൾ ദക്ഷിണ കൊടുക്കും. കൈവിട്ട് വാങ്ങിച്ചാൽ പുതിയ പുതിയ തലമുറകൾ വന്നുകൊണ്ടേയിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. കൈവിട്ട് പോകുന്നില്ല എന്നാണ് എൻ്റെ വിശ്വാസം.
Up next, we're also going to meet a woman in her 70s. I cannot wait for you guys to meet her. Her name is Beverly, and she is amazing.
She's been playing a sick blues guitar in Atlanta for, I think, 6 decades. And she's played with legends like Ray Charles and James Brown.
Check it out.
Blues is a feeling, and it is an experience. Blues is about something that happens in my life. Rock me all night long. My name is Beverly Watkins. I was born here in Atlanta, Georgia in 1939.
Beverly Watkins was a pioneer for women in blues.
When I was playing back in the 60s, there wasn't no female guitar players, not in Georgia. They said I play like a man, but they're using the wrong terminology. The main thing is because I play so good.
After high school, Beverly began touring with the band Piano Red and the Meter Tones. Shortly thereafter, she was opening for some of the biggest acts in music.
We opened up for James Brown, B.B. King, Otis Redding. I played over 2,000 or 3,000 shows. Back in those days, the artists took time and helped each other.
Her hard classic blues style has evolved over the last 60 years, touring with different bands and eventually going solo.
I never stopped. When they said I should, I didn't pay them no mind, I kept going. Yes, it has gotten hard out there, you know. I clean houses, I worked at car washes, I clean offices, but I never stopped playing my music.
And she has no plans on stopping anytime soon. Well into her 70s, she still puts on a show for the crowd.
It is keeping me living, keeping me going. I'm gonna look good and have a good time and get up there and do my thing.
For our next story, we're going to meet a guy named Ryan Lowry, who is another musician.
And he was born and raised in Compton, but plays traditional Mexican music.
Let's watch the story.
There's a lot of places that don't let me perform simply because I'm black. That doesn't really get to me because I'm trying to show the world that, you know, music is universal, it can unite us all. My name is Ryan Lowry, and I'm also known as El Compa Negro. El Compa Negro simply means the black friend. I sing regional música mexicana, banda, sierreño, norteño, mariachi.
Yo soy negro claro, afroamericano, corazón y alma de un mexicano.
Since I was little, I've been around Hispanics, so I mean, it actually comes natural with me, it flows out. I grew up in the streets of Compton. I lived in a neighborhood that was predominantly black and Mexican. It's a wonderful thing to say, you know, I came from Compton, because they say a lot of people don't make it out. I've traveled to a lot of places, and I'm all over TV, and I can say, hey, I'm from Compton. A lot of people tell me like, hey, you were supposed to be Mexican, God just left you in the oven too long. I know for a fact that I am African American, but yeah, I do feel like I live that life. I have lived a ranchero life. I've had horses, I've had roosters, goats, pigs, everything. I know how to saddle up a horse, get on and make them dance and everything. A lot of people misunderstand it and say, hey, you're trying to be Mexican too much. I'm like, well, there are American cowboys. There are people who use boots, and just that's what I was taught, what I've been around. But yes, like I said in my song, I have the heart and soul of a Mexican, and I think that pretty much is what counts.
Thank you so much for watching these 4 great big stories.
Click on the horse to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comments below.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.